I want y'all to listen to this interview. It's between two Hoteps um, about 50-50 relationships. But I just want you to listen to the dude on the right. And this is why it doesn't make sense for you to keep staying with them, because there's no helping, there's no changing, there's no evolving. They are who they are. You need to accept who they are and move the freak on to other men who understand that as a woman, you have a job when you are married with children. Okay? And when you help outside of the home, you're also taking on his job. Okay, so if you and I know a lot of you are now talking about, um, you know, jumping on the 50-50 bandwagon, but if you're planning on having children, you're going to be doing a majority of the work. So you better find men who are, you know, inclined or been taught and trained to take care of their wives and their families. You always maintain your own financial independence. Like I said, you make sure that you work for a few years before you get married. Have your own savings account. And you continue to try and put money in that savings account that is separate from anything that your husband has. And that's also, your emergency account. Anything happens, if you need to take it and go because of an abusive situation, or your husband dies or something like that. For the most part, he's supposed to have the financial responsibilities in the house, and you need to let him do that. But he needs to, anyone who's trying to dip into those safety funds that you have worked to save, separate than any other money that you may have to help out with the household, if you want to, you need to have your own separate bank account in your own name. Okay. And that has to be a given. And you need to, while even if you're working mother's hours during that time that you are being full-time mom and full-time housewife, you need to make sure you keep funding that account for any emergency, so you're not left high and dry. Because we do understand that you don't really know the person that you're marrying until after you're in that situation. And a lot of men do play the game until they think they got you in a vulnerable situation, and then they show their ass. So you want to be able to maneuver if you're faced with one of those type of men. Okay, so that's why you work for a few years, you save, and you do not get married until you are financially able to, that you're not totally relying on someone to, for your living. As well, you should get funds from your husband to maintain the house and to buy the things that you need and so forth. But you always should have your own savings account and put it aside. All these men talking about head of the household and all these things, they're based on biblical and religious principles. And in those principles, the man is the financial breadwinner. And any money that woman makes belongs to her to do whatever she wants with it. They don't want to teach you that. But because of the vulnerable position that the woman puts herself in by not having a job, by not being able to take care of herself other than through the financial responsibility, financial generosity of the husband. That's why a husband should not be financially abusive to his wife. Because of the vulnerable position that she puts herself in, that's why, there have been securities made throughout generations for the woman just in case turns out that she married a very cruel, abusive, um, man who lacks integrity. So she has an out and she has an option. So not getting married is not the option. Having children outside of wedlock is not the option. You continue to do what generations have done and make sure that you have a financial safeguard just in case you married the frog and not the prince. Okay? So let me let you listen to this conversation. This is the man on the right. Is the struggle that they want to keep you in. They want you to work, help them with their job, but also do 100% of your job. So you're ending up doing 175, 150% of the work while they're resting in their feminine doing 25 or to 45% or 50% of the work. They don't even do 50% of the work. These type of men. And no matter what kind of counseling the brother on the left is trying to tell him, listen, this is how you create generational wealth. This is how you create a strong foundation. This is how you create true legacy. He's not getting that. He just wants to continue to burden and overwork the woman while he rests on his feminine so he can play some Xbox or sit on front of the TV and watch something after 8 hours. But her work continues after she's finished helping him bringing in the money. So how can you be a provider if she's providing for herself? You're not a provider. And they don't understand that.
It's hard out here. And you talking about, oh, I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman. It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man, you gotta do 100%. How? How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect?
We expect that you should understand that if you're making $14 an hour, you are not in the position to have a woman. You're not in the position to start a family. You're not in the position to be having sex that could create children that you can't take care of on $14 an hour. That's what we expect you to understand.
Still on there, oh yeah, man, 100%, you're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right? So what makes me not a man? Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
If you're going 50-50 with a woman, you are not providing because she is providing for herself. Her job is home management and taking care of rearing, nurturing, and taking care of those babies so you can have a strong legacy. That is her job. Not helping you out, going out battling the in the trenches, trying to help you do your job. You do your job so she can do hers in peace.
Brother, I applaud you because I understand that it is hard out here, but we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means necessary. I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
But who are you to say that?
A person that cares, a person that loves you, a person that's been in your shoes and understands how it feels when we can't give our family what they truly deserve. We have to go hard. Now, give me one moment. I've been in your shoes. And when I was in your shoes, I stayed in my lane. I lived where I lived. My woman didn't work. She nurtured to the children till I got this. And I'm trying to give you the cheat code. Do what you need to do so you can feed your woman, and while she's nurturing the children, she can also nurture your dreams and your goals. Now you can be successful. Now you don't have to say, I'm working for $15. Now you can say, I got employees that I'm paying that's working for me for $15. I'm trying to elevate you, but men get so caught up in their emotions and their pride, and the first thing you want to do is feel attacked. Get the wisdom.
This is coming from a rich man.
But right now you're acting triggered. But right now you're acting triggered.
But this is coming from a rich man.
But how did I get here?
Yeah.
But how do I give you? And I'm giving you the steps. This is, if you put down your ego, if you put down your pride, brother, am I saying anything wrong? I'm saying men should be men.
But you
I
saying we
know it's,
not men. You saying we not men.
brother, any man that makes an excuse can't be a man completely. You can be a male. A man comes with responsibilities, and it's hard. To be a man, it's hard, brother. It's not easy. That's why the respect you want from your woman that you don't get, I get from mine.
My woman respect me.
Hold on.
My woman respect me.
You think she respects
My
you.
woman respect me.
You think she
Yeah, all right,
respects you.
brother. Yeah,
You
all
think
right,
she
brother.
has she ever raised her voice at you?
No.
Does she cook for you every night,
Of
brother?
course.
So she respects you.
Yeah, it goes without saying, right? Look how fast he said, of course. Because she's expected to help him by working 8 to 12 hours or even more daily to help him do his job, but come home and make sure his food is on the stove, on the plate. Make sure his plate is served to him. Make sure the house is clean, and if their children, their children involved, make sure the children are taken care of. She's expected to do 100% of her job and half or more of his job. And see, he does not give a damn about. Any man who loves a woman would not want to see her struggle like that. So these men do not love you. Find men who actually love you and want to see you, live in your feminine so you can help him propel to the heights that he wants to propel to. White men get this. They know that marriage is the way to secure true generational wealth and true legacy. So a lot of them get married in their late 20s or early 30s. They know that. So, please stop wasting your time with these people. They don't understand it. They don't want to understand it, and they don't really care. By and large, the collective do not.
Cooks for you every night. Does she clean the house?
Of course.
She cleans the house, and you got her working 16 hours a day. That sounds like slavery.
No, it's not.
Brother, you got her cooking every night.
I don't have her doing anything. She does it because she wants to. We in the trenches together.
The trenches together?
That's what we in.
Brother, do you know anything about emotional abuse?
Explain it.
Emotional abuse is when you pour all your hurt and pain onto a woman, and just because you can't see her scars, you think it's okay. If I had a conversation with your woman, she'll probably start crying. They tired. They not built to go through what they're going through with you. She didn't choose you to struggle.
But again, who are you to say that?
Brother, a brother that loves you. And again, I'm trying to give you the cheat code. If you put yourself in a position, right, you work. If you have to get 2 jobs, you grind, allow your woman to do what she does in the home. If you have a business idea, you have her nurture that. Hey, baby, it's going to be a little hard for the next 2 years. But if we move like this, we're going to be good. You keep saying, who am I to tell you this? A man that's been in your position. A man that has risen above your circumstances. And I'm coming back down to say, this is what you do. You're not a man until you move like this. Most males will die, never experience what it feels to be a man and to be complete respected by his women and children because he didn't step into that true king place. Brother, it's hard. I understand. It's difficult.
But do you understand though?
Brother,
do you understand?
Brother, if I didn't understand, I wouldn't.
There's no
be
way
here
possible
talking to
you could understand.
Oh, crazy.
No way.
Why do you think that, brother?
Look at you. You on the net flashy. Yeah, man. You're not a man if you're not going 100. Your woman don't love you because you're not paying 100% of your bills.
She can't.
Who's to say that?
Brother, you will never know what it feels like to truly experience your woman until you're able to remove.
Are you with my woman?
Brother.
Are you with my woman, brother?
Brother,
are you with my woman?
Brother, listen.
Exactly.
I almost called you a woman.
You got your woman, I got mine, brother.
Brother, right now, you're dealing in high emotions. You're not even allowing me to finish my sentence,
For
brother.
what? You finished your sentence.
Bro, do you like Chinese food?
No.
Do you like chicken?
No.
So you don't like nothing?
No.
Brother, shut up. Let me give you a gem, right? Just a gem, brother, please. And may you take this with a divine understanding heart, because I know how sometimes when we get triggered, we can't hear the love in a message because we feel triggered, we feel ashamed. But I'm saying this, if you truly love your woman, right? If you truly care for her, all I'm saying is go hard for her. And you going hard for her won't last. I know some brothers might be like, I live here, my rent's 1,400. I live here, my rent's 2,000. I live here, my rent's 5,000. I understand. But how would you be living if you didn't have that woman? All I'm saying is if she loves you and you love her, go hard for her. And then you say, baby, look, I'm going to go hard. You stay home. You nurture the children. You nurture the company. I'm going to focus on bringing in this money. So if you're playing your position and she's playing her position, you won't be struggling for too long. And I'm coming from a place of love, but most men have never been loved by a man.
What I'm hearing you say is overwork myself until I'm dead. I can't no longer enjoy this woman. That's what you're saying to
Is
me.
your family worth that?
That's what you're saying to me.
Is your family worth going to war for?
Of course.
So, brother, you taking on another job to provide for your family's every need.
But if I continue to work like that, I won't be able to enjoy my family.
Man, brother, your family wasn't created for your enjoyment. They were created for you to lead them and guide them to be in a better position than you. This is for your lineage, not just for your personal emotions right now. And sometimes as men, we feel neglected. Sometimes as men, we feel neglected.
You're a funny guy. You know why? You're a funny guy.
Oh, praise.
Because at the end of the day,
yes,
it's a family. You know, we supposed to be together, laugh, smile, pray together.
Oh, praises.
Not me overwork myself till I have a heart attack.
But who's supposed to sacrifice?
What do you mean?
Who sacrifices for the family can strive, brother.
I'm already sacrificing.
What's that?
What do you mean?
8 hours? While your woman is sacrificing 8 hours, coming home, having sex with you, cleaning, cooking, taking care of the children.
I don't make my woman do anything that she does, brother.
What you mean? You don't have to. It's in a woman to make sure that her man and her children.
Yeah, it isn't a woman to make sure that she supports her man. But let her say, baby, I'm tired. I don't want to do any more of the housework. Baby, I'm tired. I don't want to do any more of the cooking. Can you take on that since I'm helping you with bringing, in 50% of the income? Watch. Let's see how he said, I'm not forcing my woman to do it. Let's see how the temper tantrum that he is going to pull there. Because if it was really in him to do it 50-50, he would have already taken on part of the household chores. But it's not in him to do 50-50. And when men tell you the crap about 50-50, you already know it's 150, 175% to 25 to 50%. And you're going to be doing the lion's share of the work.
Didn't want to cook today. I'm going to say, okay, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, brother.
So again, who are you to tell me I'm not a man because I'm not going 100%?
Yeah, let her say I'm not cooking anymore, though. Because I'm tired when I get home from work, just like you. Let her say that, though. Let's say the conversation then.
What do you consider a man?
What do you mean?
What is a man to you?
A man that gets up, goes to work. A woman that gives his woman what he can. Provides for his family what he can.
Okay. But that doesn't sound like a man. That sounds like a boy trapped in a man's body because a man doesn't make excuses. We don't do what we can. We do what we want. We don't do what we can. We do what we want.
At, brother?
We do not, brother. We do not do what we can. We do what we want. Well, we are a reflection of God, brother. A man is a reflection of God.
Correct.
A man does for his family what he wants. A man puts in real work. A man wakes up just to serve God and his family, brother.
Let me ask you a question, brother.
And for you to die for your family tired is a privilege.
Let me ask you a question, brother.
Yes, brother.
When you get paid,
praises.
And you paying 100%, what do you do for yourself?
Brother.
What do you do for yourself, brother?
Brother, when you have a wife and you're taking care of this great woman, because you chose her.
Correct.
So you're only going to choose a great wife. You're not going to choose a evil wife unless you're an evil man. And when you're doing for this woman 100%, guess what this good, loving, nurturing woman going to do for you? She going to nurture you 100%. Now she's more softer, brother. Your food tastes better because it's filled with love. You're not looking at your woman tired. You're not looking at your woman crying because she's exhausted. You're seeing your woman smiling and having the patience, the divine understanding to play with and be with the children. She's not impatient, brother. So all I'm saying is I understand your frustration because I know it's hard out here for men. I understand it. But you gotta become more stronger and more harder than your circumstances. So if one job isn't taking care of your family, get another one. And if that one doesn't take care of your family, get another one. And then tell your wife, this is the plan, baby. I'm gonna go hard for 2 years, 3 years, but this is the plan. And if we execute this, if you nurture this correctly with the knowledge and information that I give you, we'll be successful when we get out of this situation. So again, brother, I'm just a man that loves you, and the majority of us men have never had fathers. And if we did have fathers, they weren't strong, brother. We've never seen our mothers love correctly. So we're repeating what we've seen. We've seen women go hard for so long. We believe it's in their nature to go hard. The queen should never be in the battlefield.
But you're still in no place to say that a man is not a man because he's not paying 100%.
So what do you consider that, brother? Because a man is a provider.
He may not be a man. 'Cause I'm not, whatever. I'm not in a position to say what is a man and what is not. I'm not a man because I'm not a man and I'm not a male. But I can say he is definitely not a provider if the woman is helping him do his work. Okay. By this man's definition, and the man on the right is not a man by the man on the left's definition. But I could have already said he's not a provider. And he's in no position of being so-called head of household if he's not truly doing the work of the head of the household. He needs help, then he needs to go sit down until he's actually ready to do that. And being ready to do that doesn't mean, I'm paying all the rent and all the financial response, so I'm going to treat you like a slave. I'm going to disrespect you. I'm going to break you down until you're nothing. There's so much to being a true leader. If you're truly trying to create legacy, that you understand how important the woman is to the creation of that legacy. A woman who's healthy emotionally, supported financially, and protected by the man or the leader of that house. You do not abuse a woman who is the protector of your legacy. And a lot of men do not understand that.
Of course he is.
A provider 100%, brother. You can't do 50% of your job and tell me that you're a provider. You're trying to provide. So you're trying to be a
So what
man.
do you think about 70-30? Since 50-50 is an issue.
Brother, do you need your woman to provide for you 30% of the time? Or are you that, excuse my language, are you that weak of a man that you can't provide for your family?
So once again, I'm not a man and I'm weak because I'm not paying 100%.
Brother.
It's hard out here, brother.
Brother, what man says it's hard?
But that's the thing. If you're not prepared to be a provider, then you do not put yourself in a position that you are expected to provide. That means you do not get a woman and you do not put yourself in a position where you're going to have children that they're looking for you to be a provider. But y'all are selfish. You want to take on roles that you are not prepared for. And then ask other people to help you do it. The most likely the woman in the relationship. Help me be a man. Help me be the head of this household. Help me be the leader. Yeah, but you still got to do your job, though. You can help me, but you still got to do your job because I'm not doing that job. That's woman's work.
No, it is.
The ones that, so what about the men that are taking care of their women? What separates you from this man?
They're just at that point already.
They're at that
So
point,
when I'm
right?
at that point, guess what? It's a different story.
Are you striving to take care of your woman 100%?
Who's to say I'm not?
I'm asking.
But
are
you can't say I'm not.
Praises.
You're there saying,
Are
oh
you-
yeah, man,
brother,
you gotta
are
pay.
brother, are
I'm
you
striving
brother,
for it.
Are you striving?
I'm striving for it.
So you're not the brothers I'm talking about.
But it seemed like you
I'm
just
talking
on
about,
every
bro,
brother.
brother, I'm talking about the men.
You on every brother.
Man, all praises due to the Most High, man.
You know, you seen Minister Society, right? Don't
Hey,
nobody want to hear that bullshit, Sharif.
hey, brother. You
You
know,
know?
sometimes, brother, you know, we just gotta give all praises due to the Most High and be mindful of some of the things that come out of our mouths. So if I offended you in any way, shape, or form, I apologize. But, brother, a man is one that can uplift his family as a whole or is striving like yourself to do that. I'm talking about the men that are comfortable living off of women. And most men are triggered because they gotten comfortable allowing women to provide for them, brother. They're not looking for wives. They're looking for mother figures. And the sad part, our women are the ones that turn these men the way they are. But why do they do that? Because they've never had a strong man to lead and guide them into the right direction, bro.